Everyone on the A-List is a local Seattle artist, filmed in Seattle with their permission. All rights reserved to Mastermind Music and Far Horizon.
Hey everyone, this is Will.
Hey everybody.
So do you want to tell us what bands you're in? Because like a million.
Well, I'm in 2 or 3 right now, depending on how you look at it. My band that I've been in for a while is called 10 Miles Wide, and I've recently joined a band called Walking Papers.
And you guys just got back from tour?
Just got back from tour on the East Coast and a couple shows across the country. Just toured with Alice in Chains for about 9 shows.
Oh yeah.
So that was
Alice in Chains, eating all their food.
eating their food, and, having sex with their crew on a daily basis. The whole thing.
I guess before I get into other questions, you brought a present. Should we bring that up?
Well,
Or you want me to?
each question you ask,
I'm
take a bite of a spicy pepper, and I got a variety in here. So, what do you think? I say we can go up a spice level every question, kind of like
I'm
you
just
ever
gonna
seen
get
that show on YouTube, Hot Ones? Like, the host Sean Evans, like he interviews like celebrities, right, or whoever,
Yeah.
and they have different hot sauces, and they put them on the wings, and each time they like get a new question, there's a spicier one.
So if I ask 2 questions in one, is that 2 bites or is that?
No, we can combine it. If they're 2 completely different questions, then we should probably get 2 pepper shots. So.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cool. Here, grab the big red one, and we'll. I believe this is the red jalapeno or the California Fresno chili. I think that's what this is.
Okay.
So, and you don't have to.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Hey,
You're
like
spreading
that
a
it.
video interview on me. I gotta.
I know that's true. But I didn't tell him it was a video. He's
That's all I guess we got. Thumb up. All right, we're gonna eat spicy peppers.
okay. So, what inspired you to start drumming and being a musician?
Well, shit.
You took too big of a bite.
I almost got the seeds in my bite. I guess I think I was listening to like the Police in the womb.
Oh my God, me too.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
King of Pain was my favorite.
so mine was Spirits in the Material World.
Ooh, that's a good one.
First track on Ghost in the Machine, but it's got that kick drum part, right? And you can feel that shit when you're developing your body, you know?
It's jamming out in there.
Jamming out. And when I was born, as soon as I was born, my parents put on great music in the house, you know? My dad was big into like Stevie Ray Vaughan and Dire Straits, and my mom loved Steely Dan,
Ooh, that's good stuff.
Police, and Eric Clapton and stuff like that. So I had a pretty musical upbringing, I guess you could say.
Are your parents musical?
My dad sang in like singing groups in college and stuff like that, but he
Like the college a cappella group?
stuff like that. So that's kind of his background, but you know, didn't really play instruments. My dad had an acoustic guitar that was rarely used in the house, yeah. But I was like using the record player when I was like, you know, super young, 4, 5, 6 years old, and I would put on headphones or Bose speakers and just listen and just like mimic the words that I didn't understand at the time. But I love the melodies, and I love the drumming, especially like
Yeah.
the babysitters used to quiz me all like the band members.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, totally. I would.
that's so cool.
So, and then like, you know, VHS was out. We were watching videotapes of like the Police, and I just like sit there with like my parents got me a practice pad when I was like 6. There's some sticks, right? I'll stack couch cushions up just so I can get the practice pad.
So it was like really young then. Like
Super young. Yeah. And I was mimicking Stuart Copeland and all that stuff. So he's like the reason I'm a drummer. Like the Police is like the reason I'm a musician.
nice. All right.
Biodegradable.
Do you have any weaknesses that you feel like you want to improve on? This is huge.
Oh, very
And that's a sheep. Oh. That's on your shoe now.
Squirt. Yeah, it's all good. What was the question again?
Oh, are there any weaknesses that you'd like to improve on as
Patience.
a person, as a musician?
Yeah, there's all kinds of things. I mean, as a drummer, I want to start practicing.
on.
Oh, I didn't take a bite yet.
What kind of pepper is this?
Oh, Brendel.
No, this is good. I've never eaten peppers like this. I would avoid bounce. All right, patience.
Oh, patience for sure. I have a little bit of a temper when things don't go my way. So
That's what the drums are for.
exactly.
Um,
I want to get back to practicing again. I'd like to be able to start writing my own music with synthesizers or sequences or whatever for a guitar. Learn how to play guitar. I just know the drums, but I'm like frustrated because I have lots of ideas that I can't really get out. That one,
why?
it's definitely hotter than the last one. That's
Mine's not hot at all.
you took a little nibble off.
It's
Just the tip.
just
Yeah.
you got these for the phallic jokes.
Yeah, totally. What else? I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. It's like, it's a journey, so you kind of learn things on the way that you want to pick up, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, we change so much as individuals over the years, especially as artists. So it's like, some new thing might totally blindside you, and you might want to start heading in that direction, or at least incorporating it a little bit into what you do. So it's kind of an unpredictable journey.
Yeah. I like just same thing. It's like I sing, but it's like I want to hit those nicks sometimes. So from tour, what was your favorite city to play in, and is there anything memorable that you want to share?
Serrano pepper, hotter than a jalapeno.
Okay.
Favorite city? There wasn't a favorite. There was just lots of good moments, you know. And I'd say going to Boston was amazing because that's my home city.
Oh, that's where you're from.
That's where I'm from, and I got my family into the show, and my best friend, his friend, and my brother.
Oh, they all go to your show?
They all went to the House of Blues in Boston, which is like, if you go outside the venue, you look up and you see Fenway Park. It's like amazing. It's right in the city, and they've really fixed up that venue. I haven't been to that venue in like 17, 18 years. That was the first show of the tour, so it's like you get in, you're
Really?
oh my god, I'm even playing here, and it was already sold out.
So like when you grew up, was that kind of just a dream to like play at that venue, or are there bigger venues that you would love?
It was kind of just a dream to play at any kind of venue like that, you know, but any decent size like theater or, you know, concert hall like the House of Blues, or
Yeah.
like in Seattle, there's a Paramount and the More.
Sure.
That was the majority of our shows. I mean, it was like Paramount sized places
Yeah.
on that tour, and it was just such a unique experience, just especially being a drummer. Like, you hit a drum in those rooms, and like there's massive PA behind each one of your drum beats, right?
Yeah.
And you feel it. Like, you can feel it inside of your body, and you can feel it bouncing off the walls, and you can feel it in your feet, and you know, in the stage beneath you, and all that stuff. So it was really cool. It was really cool. DC was amazing. That was the biggest place we played. It was a place called the Anthem, which is like brand new, and I think Foo Fighters like opened up the first night when that place opened. But I think it was rave first. It sold out. They're strong enough.
Did you guys get any like celebrity guests in there?
They all
Wanted to see.
We didn't meet any celebrities aside from Craig Gass, who's a comedian who like imitates musicians. Like, he's super good at, like, he does Gene Simmons, he does like Eddie Van Halen, he does a great Lars impression. And I've always thought Lars is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't do it as well as he can, so I'm not gonna even attempt
No.
it. He started doing all the impressions like by us after we'd like be introduced each other to one another or whatever. He came and chatted us up, and he said he liked the show and all that stuff. So he knows Allison Shayer, so he gets to eat their food too. Well, I don't know. I don't think he got backstage, but he probably wanted to. But he plays places like that size on his own, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So we met Craig Gass. DC, Hammersmith shows in New York were great.
Mm-hmm.
And so many good ones to
Yes.
We had a
I
lot.
really liked your pictures from New York.
Right on.
And your food pics, because I'm like, I want some.
Yeah, that was one of the best shows. Was North Carolina. We had it at the Sierra Nevada Brewery. It was like this, like almost like a resort type place. Stage was like by the woods, and it looked out onto the grass and all that stuff. And we went inside. It had like the best food of the tour, like bison and quail and like amazing. All of these desserts. They just kept coming and kept coming. I was like,
I've never had quail. I just eat their egg.
Yeah.
Ladies.
little eggs.
Yeah.
Eat quail.
All right. So, who are your favorite Seattle bands right now? I'm trying to see if I can clump a bunch of questions together, but
One after the other. It's just tough. Not the questions, the peppers. I would say Helms Ali is probably my favorite. I think they're one of the most unique and creative rock bands. The first pick.
nope. Aw.
Don't worry, they only get hotter from here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say Helms Elise probably my favorite.
This one's refreshing. It's like a pickle.
Yeah. Just get to the C's. See him repeat that statement.
No.
Okay. I've been really digging Monster Watch a lot. Like I saw them play with Ever So Android, who's also one of my favorites, but they moved to LA, so they don't count any. But Monster Watch had this like really cool like post-punk kind of thing, meets a modern vibe,
Yeah.
and
And their stage performance really
incredible. It's just real. It's like it's everything you want to see. It's not pretentious in any way. It just feels authentic, you know. And if the music is like unique, and if the stage performance is authentic, that's enough to grab me, you know.
Yeah.
That's enough to keep me listening. And then if the band starts evolving or releasing more records and they get better, like
Yeah.
I feel like Helms Elise done that with their.
I really have
Oh, they're
listened to them. You just told me about.
Yeah, you have to. It's a must. they're like the best band around. Who else is good? I mean, there's so many, and they all change, and bands break up, they get back together, and it's they
Evolution.
evolve. Yeah, exactly. So you know, that's like one of those questions that's so hard for me to answer, because on any given year, there's going to be a different set of favorites. You know.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to do it again. So just so you'll have a couple more. Yeah.
As long as there's more peppers.
Yeah. How many more questions do we have in there? I have like. Okay. I think I'm moving. Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Get rid of that. Next pepper.
Let's see.
I got the smallest one yet.
Ooh, I wrote one question down twice.
This
Okay.
Thai bird's eye pepper.
Um.
These are not hot.
Okay, it's not hot. They're sweet and savory. So, if you could give any positive words or advice to any, I guess any young people or musicians out there that are, discouraged or wanting to, be where you're at, I guess. Or if that, yeah, in the sense of like you're touring, and actually, we haven't even mentioned your European tour that's coming up.
Yeah. Let me answer that first question. There's so many ways to answer that, because I mean, I've been in Seattle for 17 years. You're not gonna eat it.
No.
Dude, it's the hottest cat.
Just the tip.
There's the tip. It seems to be the theme of the day. 17 years of grind.
Like a rose.
It's delicious, right? Got that floral kind of fragrance.
Big guy. Wait, this one fits in here. Perfect. It's the baby.
It's gonna give birth though.
In flat. Alien.
It's tough. It's not easy, and I got lucky, and I met the right people and stayed in their good graces, and they liked what I do. So it was like, don't quit. If you want to eventually do something cool, maybe it'll happen.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, that or have a plan B, because it's not easy to keep this shit going. It's not easy to constantly feel like you're not doing enough, or to constantly feel like, I don't know, there's just so much self-doubt, and you just have to have a really clear mind to be able to keep something like a local band sustaining for a really long time, because there's so much competition out there, even though there's not competition, but there is, and you start seeing all these other bands doing really well, and you're stuck, or I don't know.
I think social media feeds into that too, like where it's like they're doing so good, but I don't know what I'm doing, and it's really not the case. It's like you are constantly creating, even if you're at.
It can be brutal, you know. And then just hurting the cats.
Yeah.
Finding a band that everyone has the right mindset, and everyone's, talented, or, makes use of what talent they have to be able to like culminate with something that's actually special, that's hard enough.
Yeah.
And then sustaining that, and no one's making money, and you're doing it out of the love, and there's only a finite amount of time that someone's going to be able to like keep that going, and then people start having families and kids and stuff like that, and it's like,
Yeah, and that
shit
gets
gets real.
to be a bit more of an obstacle to get everyone together and everything.
So start young, tour as much as you can, get outside of your city.
Yeah.
I realized that getting outside of the Seattle bubble, I mean, like, there's a very specific bubble here,
Yes.
and it's a good bubble, and it helps a lot of musicians out, and you can do really well in Seattle if you're doing well in Seattle, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can be doing well in any other cities,
Yeah.
So getting out and,
Or like what catches on in other cities or what's popular in a way.
yeah, like hard rock, heavy metal isn't really a thing here. It's like there's a lot of other genres of rock that seem to do really well. Softer stuff or bluesier stuff or more Sabbathy stuff or doomy, stony stuff, which is all great stuff. But if you get outside of here, I mean, hard rock's kind of a thing still.
Yeah.
Places.
Where would you say there's like one thing you found?
Maybe East Coast. East Coast, because I mean, people of all ages will go see Alice in Chains in DC. It's really cool. And here, it's almost like it's their hometown, but people seem a little bit more apathetic about that kind of music.
Yeah.
And they're one of the founding bands of that genre and that style.
And what kind of put the Seattle music on the map in a way
Like
during that time? Yeah,
it was always Jimi Hendrix and all kinds of cool bands from earlier, but yeah, they're that early '90s thing that really helps establish Seattle as like, sorry, I got the spice thing.
I know, me too.
Put up my face, I'm salivating. You're like, ears coming out of my eyes. I feel like me out my nose.
2 more questions. So, if that works. Yeah.
That's so much better. I want to have the hottest for
So
last.
ask them both at once. Okay. I'm just like hanging on to all of them.
This is the one that's gonna screw my stomach up, but I'm willing to sacrifice my stomach for this video.
Okay, we're doing it.
And all the
I know, I'm so back to
out
school.
there. But thank you for rescuing me. Rescuing me from my work on my
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
That,
I has to take a break and suffer through some hot peppers and oh no!
You do that on purpose.
No, I didn't. Here.
We can share if you'd like.
Okay, I'll bite. I'll do the half here with the seeds. As long as you get the other half of the seeds,
Okay.
we'll both back.
We're gonna run across.
Enjoy.
We should have. I guess if I would have known, I would have got something to drink. But
That's the challenge.
right? Okay.
All right. Okay.
Um,
It's habanero.
Jim, do you want these peppers?
Oh God.
So what are your long-term goals? And then after that, I want you to give some shout-outs.
All right.
And then
Long-term goals.
you got
it's really just
doing it.
just to start doing more of the stuff I've been doing. Really, I mean, my long-term goal was to eventually do a tour like the one I just did. Get out and do it at bigger places in front of more people. Always play music I love, but take it to the masses in a way if I can. I mean, my goal from the get-go was just to make music that I liked, and I achieved that. I've been in lots of bands that I've enjoyed, but being able to do that and eventually make a living at it would be incredible. That's like the dream right there, and that's the only dream I've had for like the last 17 years since I've been in Seattle.
Yeah.
So,
Do you feel like it's a place you're gonna stay for that goal?
got a plan B. Be right. Should if I was smart, but I'm not that smart. So, I'm just gonna keep risk it baked and just kind of staying where I'm at, going out, taking every opportunity I can to try to make that happen. Yeah, that's the plan.
Cool. Well, shout outs to anyone?
Shout outs. I gotta give shout outs to my bandmates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the dudes in 10 Miles Wide for putting up with me for leaving and coming back and being the dick that has to crack your whip and see some shoes, but it's comfortable to say in the whole thing. So
Yeah.
Jake and Brian. And
I don't know what I'm doing. I have to
yep, just roll.
whip it and
Yeah, gotta dance around. I don't need to address your shout out. Do that.
Give a shout out to Tess for making incredible music, inspiring me for years.
It was amazing.
People in Walking Papers are great. Thanks for taking me out on tour and making me feel like what I've chosen to do wasn't all for nothing. Shout out to all the music fans in Seattle that come out to shows. I don't even care to go to mine. Just keep supporting the scene. That's why we can do this, and that makes us feel amazing. That you give a shit enough to care about our art that we so selfishly make all the time. And
Loved.
yeah, shout out to Tara, my girlfriend, for understanding and being supporting and amazing while I leave and come back.
Yeah, she probably
Stay out late at rehearsal and gigs. And shout out to my musical heroes, the numerous musical heroes that have inspired these throughout the years and all that stuff.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing your peppers and your
Face.
It's melting.
Cool. Mine is too.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Next time I'll eat the whole pepper. I gotta build my tolerance so I can eat it more.
Next time I'll bring something to drink.
But
I say half and half. Yeah.
Woo! Thanks, Jim.
pause.
I just couldn't stop moving.
It worked. Trying to dance it off.